Hi Sagittarius, this is your November 2016 general reading. I am using the original tarot for your reading this month. This is your monthly reading. I'm going to be using the original tarot for you, and I'm also going to be pulling a card from the messages from the angels to go along with your reading. I am switching your cards and your format up from what I did last month. I like to keep it a little interesting for you guys. So always let me know if you like. Please comment in the comment box below. I always enjoy reading your comments. I want to thank everyone who liked, shared, and subscribed to my videos, and anyone who ordered a reading from me last month. Okay, Sagittarius. This is your monthly. I will be doing the mid-months very shortly. I may be using a different layout and cards, so if there's any preference you have for your zodiac sign and there's a spread that I've used in the previous month or a certain deck that I used, just let me know. I will take it into consideration when I do the mid-month reading. All right, Sagittarius, what do we have going on for you for November 2016? Sagittarius. Okay. Wow, Sagittarius, you got some pretty amazing major arcana cards. Wow, a lot of major arcana cards. Wow. Okay, Sagittarius. Wow, you have a lot going on this month for you. Okay, the underlying energy, what's underlying this reading, you have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so in this situation that you're in right now, it seems like starting off for November, I think this energy is coming in from last month as well, as you're feeling very, very weighed down, very weighed down. A lot of mental thoughts going on right now, and you're just feeling very heavenly burdened. Um, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards in the reading, and you have it ending with the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning. So this situation that has you feeling very weighed down, very overly burdened. Like I said, it's a lot of mental processes, and I feel like you're in your head a lot, Sagittarius. It's definitely in regards to a situation that has become very intolerable to you. Like the pressure has built up, and you're kind of just, like I said, exhausted. You have the Tower in the center of your reading, which is central, and it really goes along with this Ten of Swords. So it's letting me know that this situation that you're in right now, this is actually going to cause you to make some changes. It's going to almost force you to make some changes that you need to make, because like I said, the situation has just built up immensely for you to where it is really just, like I said, intolerable, which is good, because when you see this Tower card and it's coupled with the Ten of Swords, it always means a new beginning for you, because these changes that your situation it's forcing you to make brings about changes. It makes you change or have to make changes in your life. And you have the World card right by it. So this phase or cycle that you're stuck in right now, whatever situation this is a general reading. So I really can't, I don't really know, can't say particularly what area it is in for you. This phase or cycle that you're in, this situation, it wants to end. Okay. But it is going to require you to make those changes to move out of this situation and to get out of this heavy energy of the Ten of Swords. You start off coming in with the Judgment card, okay? So this is you being at a crossroads in your life, Sagittarius. You're trying to make some decisions. You're trying to figure out what direction to go in. How do I get out of this situation? How do I get out of these circumstances? How do I change it right now? Okay, so this is a time for you to really get aware of what's going on and look at what's going on in your life and what you don't like, what you want to see change. It's almost like this situation is bringing truth to you. It's trying to make you see reality of what's happening. Right by it, you have the Magician card. So that's phenomenal to see with the Judgment card. So this, right now, whatever's happening to Sagittarius, your life is really calling you to become more and to do more and to take on the energy of this Magician right here. And that's what the spread is calling you, for you to create what it is that you want to create in your life, to change this reality. And like I said, that's where the Judgment card is, because that with the Tower, you have Judgment, the Magician, the World, and the Tower. And you actually even have the Chariot right here with the Ace of Wands underneath. So this is going to be a pretty interesting month for you. So you have this heavy energy you're coming into November with. Okay, it's definitely in regards to the situation, your circumstances. It's going to force you to end this phase or cycle in your life. Right here is the World card, and this is right under the Judgment card. These changes that you're considering or that you're being guided to, that you feel those inner promptings or those inner thoughts or whatever that comes to you, how it comes to you, make sure you heed to them and you follow them, because this phase or cycle of feeling like this and this heavy energy wants to end. This situation wants to end. Okay, and what the cards are telling you is to tap into your strength and your willpower to move forward. This phase or cycle of the heavy energy wants to be done with. And underneath it, you have the Nine of Cups. Okay, you're looking for emotional fulfillment and contentment. And once you can lay this situation or this circumstances down, this is what's going to come in for you. This is your future line down here. Okay, it shows you the emotional contentment, being happy, being at peace. The Nine of Cups is also, it's kind of known as the wish card, okay, of what you want in your life. And it shows you overcoming obstacles and barriers from this situation of the Tower. It shows you overcoming them, and you have the Chariot too. So it tells me that you're going to be tapping into your strength or your willpower and overcoming those challenges. With the World card here, and with these changes coming about, you have the Ace of Wands as well. So this is about you becoming aware of what you want and you moving forward. This is going to be an opportunity for you for a new beginning. This is all about you coming into your own and knowing what it is that you want, driving your life in the direction of what you want. You're going to have that fire, passion, and energy. And like I said, you have the Magician card there. So the spread is really, really telling you to focus on what it is that you're trying to create in your life. Okay, and to put your energy and your attention and your focus there. For some of you, this really has to do with you building some stability, some security, some solid foundations in your life. Looks like it could be in regards to your finances, okay, because you have four of Pentacles there. So some of you are really trying to get that stability and that security. That's what it is that you're trying to create. And you're trying to figure out how to do that, which direction to go in. How do I let this phase and cycle end of the heavy energies of the Ten of Swords and of the Tower? You have to let the old of what's not serving you. You have to release that. You have to release this situation and the thoughts that are keeping you stuck and trapped in this situation. These are a lot of negative fear-based thoughts that are like really holding you back. This is a lot of worry and anxiety, and what it's doing is it's paralyzing you. Okay. But what you don't realize, as soon as you can let these thoughts go and clear your mind of whatever is going on, you can get some clarity and insight onto what it is that you're trying to create. The energy is going to be there for you this month. Okay, you have the Magician. I really feel like for some of my Sagittarius, this Magician is you. You are realizing some truth in your life. There's some awareness of what's going on in this particular phase or cycle, and the cards are saying this phase or cycle, it wants to end for you. It really wants to end for you and bring in this Nine of Cups energy, where you're just feeling completely emotionally fulfilled in all areas of your life. This energy, this being in this Nine of Cups energy, is building momentum. You need this energy. You have to get out of the Ten of Swords energy. You need this Nine of Cups energy to overcome these obstacles, the struggles. You can't see the solution because you're focused on the problem. And I can tell you that you're focused on your problems because it's causing a heaviness on you. You have to release these thoughts that are going on, that are weighing you down, and focus on what you want. You've got to build that momentum to be able to overcome the obstacles and challenges and to have this new beginning. I'm going to pull a clarifier. Let's on the Ten of Swords and the Tower for you. But there's definitely something that you need to become in tune to, something you need to become aware of right now, Sagittarius, that's playing out for you, that I think has been playing out, because with the World card, this has been a phase or a cycle that you have been stuck in for a while with this heavy energy. The situation has really, really built up. And what the cards are telling you to do is to really get rid of this Ten of Swords energy, get into this Nine of Cups energy, visualize on what you want and where you want to see your life go. Take those steps to actually to guide it and direct it by being the Magician. Okay, the Magician card is all about the law of attraction. So it's whatever you're giving your energy and your focus to, and you're putting that action behind, that is what you're going to create. And that is going to cause you to have to tap into your strength and your real power. But you're also going to have to balance out both sides of you. You're going to have that shadow side, that dark side that might come up that exists in those very dark, negative, fear-based thoughts that you have. You're going to have to balance that in order to move forward. And with this, it's almost like you're trying to move forward. The Ace of Wands is here, or you're going to try to move forward, but your energy is still trapped in the original situation that is going on or that has happened. Being that this is a phase or a cycle that's playing, I feel like this keeps repeating for you. This Ten of Swords energy, the chaos in your life, the unbalanced circumstances, the situation. I feel like you're trapped in this and you haven't been able to get out of it. You haven't been able to get out of this phase or cycle. And what this is calling you for is to realize what's happening, realize the repeated behaviors, realize the repeated patterns that you're seeing, and identify your actions so that you can actually change your actions and create what it is that you want. You can't get out of this situation until you release the heavy energies from it, and for you to stop thinking about it. And once you can do that, a new phase or cycle will begin. You'll be able to move forward. But if you're feeling way down, you can't move forward. You're like stuck and you're very stagnant by your thoughts right now. You have to move forward in the direction of what you want. And like I said, for some of my Sagittarius, I really see that this is in regards to building solid foundations in your life. And that could be any area of your life and in your finances as well. You want to move towards a more happiness, content, emotionally fulfilled life. And that it looks like by the end of the month, Sagittarius, as we move forward, you are overcoming a lot of these struggles in these battles. If you can gain clarity and insight as to what's going on, that's why you have judgment here. Okay, you need to put some judgment on the situation of what's happening for you. Okay, because if you can get that insight and that clarity, you can move forward. And I'm letting you know right now, it's very clear from your cards, you're stuck in this situation because you're stuck in these heavy energies and it's not allowing you to move forward. So you keep repeating the same cycle. You keep repeating it. You keep repeating it. You keep repeating it. It's time for you to create what you really want. And in order to do that, you have to step away from the situation, rid yourself of anxieties, worries, fears, the heaviness. Until you can release these negative thoughts and these old thought patterns, these are old thought patterns as well that are keeping you in this cycle, in this situation, you will not be able to gain the clarity or insight that you need to move forward and be victorious in achieving this happiness and this fulfillment. Or, like I said, don't focus on the problem of what's happening. The more you give attention to, and right here is the Magician, the law of attraction, whatever you're giving attention to, if it's I don't have enough money, I don't have this, I don't have that, that is what you're creating. You're creating the cycle over and over for yourself. Whatever you're giving focus to, don't focus on the problem because it's keeping you stuck in the problems. And so if you keep seeing the same thing coming up and coming up and coming up, the Magician's sitting right there in your spread by the Judgment card, and it's saying, hey, you're creating this. This is what you're giving your attention and your focus to. You're creating this, and you keep creating the same energy, and that's what you keep getting back in your life, okay? So your guidance, your advice on this, really put this behind you. Take on a new perspective, okay? And the only way to do that is to rid yourself of these thoughts so that you can move forward. You can balance your energies within you, move towards it. There is a new beginning that you're going to, I mean, if you can release these energies with the Ace of Wands, that's about you being very passionate and fiery about moving in the direction of your life that you want. The Magician is calling for that. He really is. He's sitting right there. But There's really something that you need to come to realization on, Sagittarius. And I hope this reading is bringing that into light for you. I'm just going to get I want to get a clarifier on your Ten of Swords and on this Tower card. What do you got going on for Sagittarius? Okay, yeah. See, you're stuck in grief, disappointment, loss, heartache. You're stuck in a very, very, very heavy energy. You have the Three of Swords. Okay, so something is not working out for you, or something did not work out for you in the past, and then it keeps repeating. I feel like this thing, it could be in your career, it could be relationships, it could be your health, it could be anything. This grief and this loss, this disappointment, I feel like has been repeating in your life over and over and over. And Judgment is saying, hey, wake up. Wake up and see what's going on and realize that you're creating this, because this is you're focusing on whatever it is you're focusing on. And I know you're focusing on negativity because this is the Ten of Swords. Okay? Release these swords from you. What do you have under here? You have the Sun that's waiting to come out. You have the Fool. You're being urged to take a leap of faith, to go in a new direction. And once you do this, you'll be going in the direction of victory, of what leads you to your life. And the Emperor. So you're being called to really structure and discipline your mind and take on the energies of the Emperor, which is a moral lesson about structuring your mind, focusing on what you want to create and putting your energy there. And the Magician is saying, hey, with the law of attraction, we'll create that. You will have this new beginning. You will feel the energy of passion and fire and enthusiasm and optimism to move forward. It's waiting for you. And it's waiting. It seems like if you can change this energy around by the end of the month, Sagittarius, you'll be moving in this new direction. Let's see what we got going on with the Ten of Swords. You have to rid these heavy energies, though. You really do, because you're repeating this cycle. Don't give focus to it. Okay, don't focus on the problem. Focus on a solution. Once you can get your mind off the problem, the solution will flow. It will come in. It will allow you to be the chariot and move forward. Okay, it's telling you you'll overcome the obstacles and the barriers, and you will move forward. You'll have the energy to. Okay, so your Ten of Swords, yeah, you're sunk because there are some struggles and obstacles, and things going on that I feel like you're closing yourself off, though. You're trying to overcome them, but you're closing yourself off, and because you're closing yourself off, you're repeating it over and over and over and over again, because you're focused on what is and not what you want. Let's do one more. Yeah, Ten of Swords again, okay? You're repeating it, like I just said, over and over and over. You're closing yourself off from the solutions. You're closing yourself off to what wants to come in. The Sun wants to come in. Your life is calling for you to have a new beginning, to take a new leap of faith, to go in a new direction. You know, this new direction brings you victory, but it's going to cause you to have to structure your mind. Okay? Our thoughts control our emotions, and our emotions control our behavior. So you're really going to have to structure and discipline your mind. Major Arcana, this is a major life lesson for you to have to establish to get through this, but you're definitely being called to go in a new direction. Okay, let's see what your messages from your angels have to say, Sagittarius, and let's see what guidance they have to give you. Let's see. I know some people call upon the angels, some people don't. I always call upon the angels. I always find them to be very beneficial. If you don't believe in the angels or the guidance of the divine, the universe, the only thing I can suggest to you is try it and see what shows up and see if anything happens for you. Never hurts to try. And remember, you have to call upon the angels and the divine and the universe. They will not intervene on their own. Okay? You have to ask for their assistance. You have Isaiah. Okay? And it says it's a good time to give birth to new ideals and situations in your life. Just what your cards were telling you. You have to get out of the old situation and create a new one for yourself. You're stuck in the old situation. And when I say stuck in it, not because you're choosing to be stuck in it. I know you don't want to be there. You have the Tower. You're dying to get out of the situation. And you're looking for an opportunity to come. I could tell by your cards. You're stuck in the energy of it. Okay, which is keeping you stuck in the situation. Until you can build momentum and feel better to move forward, you're going to stay stagnant and stuck. Okay, It says, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. So remember to call on Angel Isaiah, ask him to continue to guide you and direct you. Ask the universe to show you signposts, send you messages. Be very specific on how you want those messages sent to you, to lead you and guide you and direct you in the best path possible. But Sagittarius, I could definitely see that this has been something you've been stuck in for a while, and it's very uncomfortable for you, and you feel very weighed down. My advice to you, honestly, is to build momentum, and the way you build your momentum is by focusing on those things that you do want so that you can lift your energy, lift your vibration. This will help you move towards what you want. Put your energy on creating the new. Okay? That is what's being called in your life right now for you to create a new situation, a new life for yourself. All right, Sagittarius, that is your November general monthly reading. I love any comments or feedbacks from the reading. If anyone wants to contact me for a personal private reading, all my information is in the description box below. Sagittarius, I hope November turns out beautiful for you.